Hi guys, it's Xenia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a dedicated review on a perfume, and this perfume is, it's kind of new, but it's actually older and it just kind of recently came back out. And the perfume I'm talking about here is by Victoria's Secret, and this is called TEASE Sugar Fleur. I'm doing this video dedicated to this perfume instead of just like hauling it, because the amount of requests I've gotten asking me to get this perfume is actually crazy. Like, there has been so many comments recently, pretty much as this perfume came back out, telling me, did you see that they came back out with this? You have to get this. They just came back. Like, I've gotten so many of those comments. So I had to go because I've talked about this perfume before where you guys have recommended it to me and I had missed it because they came out with it and then discontinued it for a while and then just brought it back out. I guess there was a lot of demand for it, and judging by how many of you have been recommending this to me like crazy, I'm guessing a lot of you guys really love this. So I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts on it, including the notes and everything, and I'll let you know if I think this is worth buying now that it's back out. So with all that being said, before we get into it, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. First of all, the packaging is super cute with the kind of pink cotton candy vibe that it has going on, and obviously the name Sugar Fleur, which goes along with the pink. It definitely makes you think that this is going to be a really sugary scent, and the notes definitely match that. So this has top notes of apple, middle notes of bubblegum, caramel, and jasmine, and base notes of crystal amber and sandalwood. Now, do I agree with the notes that are in here? Honestly, yes and no. I thought this was gonna give a lot more, because I'm not gonna lie, it's not that I don't like this, but I've smelled this perfume before, and I can tell you this right now, this is a dupe for a few different perfumes that I even have in my collection. So if I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of debating right now on what I should do with this perfume. Here's the thing, this opens up really fruity with that apple, and I see that the bubblegum note is there, and I see the caramel, but I'm not getting either of those. I'm not getting any type of bubblegum in here. I just don't understand why it's called Sugar Fleur. Like, this is a very fruity scent and not so much sugar. Like, it's sweet, but the sweetness is coming from fruits. It's not like sugar. It's not like an added sugar note that this gives or something. I don't know. I feel like for the packaging and how pink it is and the name Sugar Fleur, I was expecting that there'd be a cotton candy note here or some type of sugar note, but there isn't, or maybe like a whipped cream note. There's none of that, as you guys can see in the notes. Now, this perfume is a pure dupe, like literally so spot on to Kayali Eden Juicy Apple, which I really love, and it also smells a lot like the Thank You Next 2.0, which is another dupe for Kayali Eden Juicy Apple. I recently got rid of my Thank You Next 2.0 because I only wanted to keep Eden Juicy Apple because they're nearly identical, so I didn't want too many of the same scents. And now having this in my collection, I feel like this is just really redundant. So I'm kind of conflicted with this perfume. Now, I did buy it, and that's because I smelled it in the store and really fell in love, and I feel like the hype really got to me. So when I smelled it in store, I'm like, oh, this is so good, and I bought it. And then I came home and started wearing it, and the more I started wearing it, I realized this is literally Kayali Eden Juicy Apple. I can always declutter this and I'll just put it up on my Mercari, because I don't think Victoria's Secret does returns once you've opened the perfume. Like, I have the original box right here, but I think that after you unwrap it out of the original wrapping, they don't do returns, because I'm pretty sure I've tried to do a return before on a scent that I had unwrapped with the original box, and they told me that because it didn't have like the seal, I couldn't return it. Let me know if you work at Victoria's Secret what the whole return policy is. If I can't return this, then I'll probably just put this up on my Mercari, or maybe by just using it more, I might like fall in love with this. As of right now, I just don't know if I need it. Like, I really like this scent. I actually have re-fallen in love with my Eden Juicy Apple recently because I've been wearing it a lot, and actually just a couple days ago I wore that scent and it was really good. And then the next day I went to do laundry and my entire laundry basket was smelling so good, and I went to pick up my shirt and my whole laundry basket smelled like my shirt that I had sprayed on my Eden Juicy Apple. That scent is like a berry apple mixture, and with this one, that's what I'm getting as well. Like a very fruity berry apple scent. I don't think it smells like candy necessarily. I think it's just really fruity. I will say though that I have read a couple reviews on Fragrantica of this new formulation, and there's people that say that this does not smell nearly as good as the original one did, and that the original had a lot more of that bubblegummy note. So you guys are gonna have to let me know if you smelled this formulation, and if you have the old one, if maybe they changed it. Like maybe I would have liked the original and this is just a little like boring. I don't know. I'm not that excited about this. I think it's nice. I think if you don't have Kayali Eden Juicy Apple, then you'd really like this because it's a really pretty scent. But if you have that scent, or maybe you don't like that scent, then I don't recommend this necessarily, and I really don't think it is what it is advertised to be. That's my opinion. But I know you guys really love that scent. Maybe it's a difference in formulations, or maybe I'm just not that excited by it. But yeah, honestly, I'm still a little unsure on what I'm gonna do with it. I think I'm gonna try wearing it a couple more times and see if maybe I like it more. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna be decluttering it. I am gonna be doing a declutter soon because I have been reviewing a lot of perfumes and I'm kind of getting overwhelmed with my collection right now, and I never liked that. So as a perfume reviewer, it's just hard to keep a balance of perfumes that you like but not having like this crazy huge collection, because I just don't ever want to be somebody that has a perfume collection of like 700 perfumes. So yeah, stay tuned. You may or may not see this guy in a future Mercari declutter. I feel like it would be nice to put up on my Mercari for any of you that maybe didn't get a chance to get this and you really wanted it and you don't have a Victoria's Secret. So hey, stay tuned. That is it for this review. It was pretty short and sweet, but I just wanted to come on here and say I honestly just don't really love it. I really wish it gave me what it's advertising to give. I wish it was more sugary, but it's just not. It's a juicy apple, sweet kind of scent, and it's pretty redundant for what I have in my personal collection. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'm really curious if this is different to the old version, because that would suck. And I don't understand why they keep changing formulations that are good to begin with and turning it into something super lackluster. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.